your show on History Channel is a bit about UFOs. What's the bottom line we need to know about UFOs? As I told you, I had Stephen Greer on the show the other day, and I asked him all about the things we see, the sightings, the congressional hearings, the blips on the screen. I've got different opinions, but if you had to summarize it all in a couple sentences, what's really going on out there, Andrew?
Here's what I would say. 98% of the unidentified things in the sky can be identified, and you don't have to worry about them. 2% of what happens in the sky should scare the shit out of you, because it is either an unknown foreign adversary capability, or it is a legitimate other than terrestrial intelligent life form. Both of those things should absolutely scare you. So what most people talk about falls under the 98%. It shouldn't scare you. You don't have to worry about it. It's weather balloons, it's spy satellites, it's whatever. But there's verifiably about 2% that the top intelligence agencies in the world can't figure out, and it terrifies us.
Do you think that's of domestic creation? If you're being honest, if I put one of those lie detectors you guys used to give people and the drugs you used to give people in the interrogation things, what would you say it was? Is it extraterrestrial, or is it just terrestrial development?
I would say it's terrestrial development. I would say that the highest probability of what we see in the sky and the highest probability of what we can't explain is something that we've created ourselves to either do harm to ourselves or as just an experiment that went rogue, right? But the probability of it being an extraterrestrial life form that we have witnessed, that probability is extremely low. It doesn't mean it couldn't be that, but I'm not gonna spend my time and resources trying to attribute extraterrestrial explanations when the probability is that there's a perfectly good terrestrial explanation that needs to be addressed immediately.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. The only last thing I would say is that how would it be possible that you could develop these weapon systems that seem to defy the laws of physics? Of course you can't. That then no one would know about in all of our higher educational institutions. For me, there's a big disconnect of how that could be possible. Have you thought about that? Have you come to terms with that?
Yeah, so there's a number of things. First, I understand how secrets are kept. And if Hamas can keep a secret from Israel about a giant attack that brazenly blows up walls that they thought were impenetrable and can be compared to a giant travesty or a tragedy, unlike anything that they've seen before in Israel, if that can be developed in secret, anything can be developed in secret. At one point in time, they created the U-2 spy plane in total secrecy, the SR-71 in total secrecy, Sputnik in total secrecy. If those things can be developed, anything can be developed.
It's wild. Elon Musk said he's seen no evidence of alien life form, and he said he's got eyes up there. I believe him, and I've had some conversations with people about how it could be homegrown stuff, homegrown tech that's doing this. I've also had conversations with Chris Hadfield, who's the astronaut that spent 500 days, and he's like, no, this is all nonsense, and these pilots don't know what they're talking about, and I don't believe that either. Pilots, if they see something that doesn't look like normal pilot stuff, these guys are fairly credible people. And so, yeah, I love it. I'm guessing you're addressing these issues on your show. Second season coming out next year. Andrew, any final thoughts? I appreciate you. It's just legendary what you're doing out there.
No, I appreciate it, Brian. I think my final thoughts are just, I understand. I have come to really respect you, Brian, and what you do and what you're trying to build with London Real. And it's been hard to watch as you've had your own run-ins with what freedom really is. And I want to encourage you, man, to keep doing what you're doing and keep doing it for the reasons that you're doing it, because for every one person like you and I who are out there trying, there are 25 people who give up because the obstacles get to be too great or they get to be too difficult. And as long as people give up, the other side wins. The fastest way to lose is to just give up. As long as we keep fighting, as long as we keep trying, as long as we keep persevering, we can't be destroyed. And that's a lesson that I want every quiet, dedicated American and global citizen to remember. As long as we keep fighting, we can't be defeated. It's giving up. Giving up is the one thing that our enemies all want us to do.
Well, amen to that, and thanks, Andrew. That actually means a lot to me. And yeah, we've had quite a challenging couple months now. And when you're taken off YouTube, like we were deplatformed 3 months ago, it's not a very nice feeling. Again, when you've got 12 years of your life up there and 14,000 videos and 500 million views, and everything that you've ever expressed as a human up there, including documentary feature films and episodes that have like literally saved people's lives and given them that little push they needed in those dark times. It's a little challenging, but at the same time, like, I'm still me. I'm still able to have these conversations with you, and we're finding ways all the time to adapt, to continue going, to continue fighting. And I have faith in tomorrow. I trust the unknown, and the people that do know what we're doing, they love us, they support us, and it's like Fight Club out there. I'm like, they're on Team London Real, These are the people that are like, yeah, okay, we got you, sir. So that's nice. Unfortunately, censorship works, and that if people don't see you in those mainstream places, they soon forget about you. And so it's just a sobering lesson that we just need to be ultra aware of this information war out there, and we're being fed information all the time. We know the Western media, for example, adopted the Ukraine is going to win narrative, and that was fed into us from all the papers in America, all the papers here in Britain, and that narrative was fed in while everything else of any Russian possibility of winning was suppressed. And so I'd say to everybody out there, always be aware of the information that's being given to you and the agenda that it brings, and try to do your best to try to look, to explore what's going on, to ask those hard questions, to push through. And that's what we're going to do here. So there you go. Thanks for that, Andrew. Look, I really appreciate you, man. I always get a huge smile on my face when I see your success and more success, and I know it's going to keep coming, and it's great to see. I agree. That's why, because you're really honest, and you have an opinion, and you stick with your conviction, and you're really well informed, and you guys are doing an amazing job. So all the best, man. Next time, let's do this in person, shall we?
I like it, man.
All right, beautiful stuff. There he is. Follow this man, listen to this man, and we'll see you all next time on London Real. Take care. Bye. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts. as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.